10 quick things that you got to focus on. Number one, 10 things to help you. Number one, value yourself. Value yourself, which means that you don't get value based upon how other people see you. That some people are not healthy because they base their value, their personal value, how they think other people see them. And they let other people determine their worth. And if other people don't see their value, they feel bad because in their sight, they don't feel valuable in somebody else's sight. But when you have self-value, that you value who you are, then things you allow in your space, your trajectory changes because you have a good sense of who you are. Value yourself. Number two, take care of your body. People who exercise 3 to 4 times a week feel better, maneuver better than those of us who are not so consistent. People who exercise 3 or 4 times a week feel better. They're typically less stressed. They rest better at night. They typically have more energy. Those of us who don't work out 3 or 4 times a week, at least for 30 minutes, see, they are the squirrels and we're those little roly-polies. Everything is slow and sluggish. Can't maneuver, can't tie your shoe without bending over. We go to the mall, y'all go ahead on shopping. I'll be right here. I'm gonna sit right here and people watch till y'all get back. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. I'm just gonna sit here and just, y'all, yeah. I'll be right here. Not having the energy. 2, 3, surround yourself with good people. Very, very powerful point. If you look at the 5 people that you talk to the most, you are the sum total of those 5 people. Whoever the 5 people that you speak and spend the most time with, that's who you are. Or that's who you would inevitably become. You are who you hang around. And so if you're around a bunch of people who are negative, complaining, not productive, not going nowhere, don't be surprised when that reality becomes yours. 4, give yourself. Give yourself. That means find a cause that you can donate time. Find something you can volunteer in. People who volunteer to help others. Some of you can testify, when you're helping somebody, for instance, who's less fortunate, or the homeless, or a battered children's shelter, there's a sense of purpose and contentment that comes when your life is a blessing to another person's life. There's a sense of inner peace and purpose that you can't get from a check. You can't get it from human accolades, knowing that your life touched and blessed somebody else. Give yourself. What can you do? How can you be a blessing to somebody else? Next, 5, learn how to deal with stress. Learn, a lot of us don't know how to deal with those times when we are stressed. And as a result, can I share something with you? Stress can damage and wound a person who is in the top shape physically. Stress can give people strokes and heart attacks. And you look at them, you're like, man, they were in the best of shape. I wonder what happened to them. You can literally stress yourself to death with a bank account, with a retirement, with muscles. I just don't understand how people stress yourself to, how you work out every day and then die of a heart attack. You watch what you eat, cottage cheese, drink waters, take supplements, and die of stress? If you're going to have a heart attack from stress, then you should have just stayed on your pork chops. If I have a heart attack, it ain't gonna be fat-free. It's gonna be oxtails and meatloaf. How you eating carrots and have a heart attack? My God, what is wrong with you? No. So how do you handle stress? Let me ask you a question. How many of you don't handle stress well? Lift your hands. You don't handle stress well. Lift your hands, be honest. Lift your hands. You don't handle stress well. Okay. Thank you for being honest. How many of you get angry very quickly? See your hand. Yeah. Be honest. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you for being honest. The question I want to ask you is, what are you going to do about it? Because stress typically doesn't get better, it gets worse. And the older you become, the more irritable you become. So if you can't handle stress when you're younger, next. 6, quiet your mind. Do you know how to quiet your mind when it's moving too much? What happens when you go to sleep and the mind ain't sleep? They even have now in corporate America what they call mental health days. Are you able to bring it all in? What do you do? These are things we're going to be dealing with this month. Hopefully give you some tips to help you. How do I slow my mind down so I can sleep? You can be in bed and can't go to sleep because your mind is forever. 7, set realistic goals. Set realistic goals. Some of you have already quit your workout plan 7 days. Taking pictures of yourself 7 days in. Yesterday you went to the room, y'all know something different? You've been a glutton for 20 years and spent 7 days on a treadmill now. Y'all know something different? It takes time. Financially, it takes time. You don't get out of debt just because you've been doing it for 2 or 3 weeks. It's a process. Set realistic goals that you can meet and move toward them, because having goals that are too unrealistic can end up discouraging you. 8, break up the monotony. There's another thing that messes us up physically, socially, and emotionally. Everything's the same. You're on your plan. Even in physical conditioning, after you worked out for so long, your body hits a thing that is just, so you got to do something different. You got to shock it, because what you've done to get to this point won't work anymore. You've done the same thing and it worked, but now it's not working because the body's used to it. How many of you are in marriages? You've done things the same way and it worked, but now you're used to each other. You do everything the same way every day. Wake up, iron your clothes, brush your teeth, feed the kids, go to work, come on, use the bathroom, read the paper, go to sleep. Next one, work up, hit clothes, pay the bill, do this, go to sleep, work up, take it to school, got PTA, do this, go to sleep. And for 20 years, same old, same old. You ain't varied nothing. And now 10 years into it, y'all roommates. When you were dating, he was chasing you and doing all kind of nice stuff, and you were wearing different stuff because he come to see you and making sure everything worked, and make sure you ain't got no lipstick on your teeth, and hair look nice and smell good. But now you got him. Flannel pajamas, rag around your head. And guys used to buy flowers and take out the dater and take her to the date night and take around your friends and spend money and go to dinner. Now you got her. You've conquered. Not doing anything to keep the fire going. Now you're just going through the motion. Got kids now. Cheaper to keep them. Got to break up that monotony. Do something exciting once a week. Change your room. Change what you wear. Huh? Go get a wig for him. Be his Latino. Come on, Poppy. Come get it, Poppy. Oui, monsieur. Parlez-vous français? Change it up for him a little bit. Mama. Let me move on. Y'all don't like it. Let me move on. Listen. 9. Avoid drugs and alcohol. Avoid drugs and alcohol. What he's saying here is that this is not medicinal because, you know, that it's proven that cardiologists suggest that like red wine helps. This is talking about solving problems. You never solve a problem with drugs and alcohol. Nothing is wrong with medicinal effects of things that are not habitual, that don't harm the body. But what this is saying is, if there's a problem, you can't solve a problem with drugs and alcohol. This type of self-medication is not going to bring you wholeness. It's only going to exacerbate the problem. 10, lastly, get help when needed. Get help when needed. One of the things sometimes hang around some of my white counterparts, we out to lunch or something, have a dinner, they say, Dewey, what's up, man? I gotta go. What's up? Gotta meet my therapist at 3. What are you doing, bud? So I'm gonna go back to Decatur with these Negroes. That's what I'm gonna do. But here's the thing that got me. They talk about therapy like we talk about brushing your teeth. I'm going to meet my therapist. I meet him once a month, every 2 months. I got to talk to you. And it's no big deal. But me, for us, we have this tendency to think if somebody's something to a therapist, there's something wrong with them. Now, here's the thing that's interesting. We don't have a problem when people go see a barber to cut their hair. Something wrong with your teeth, you go see a dentist. You can't see, you go get your eyes checked. If you want to get your toes done, you go sit in the chair and they scrub on your feet. You go, what the thing when they do to the eyebrow, what you call it? Arch your eyebrow. What's the thing you do under them things? No, not rinse. What is it? Wax. Wax them. Some of y'all, I see y'all in church, y'all have your eyelashes out to here. When you got a problem, you go see some person, make them one out of here. And here's the thing, I'm finished, but here's the reality. And we see nothing wrong with that. No one's ever called a person crazy for going to get their feet done, or the eyebrows arched or waxed, or get eyelashes extensions. No one ever said a word. But when your soul, your emotions are broken and wounded, and now you want to talk to somebody to help you with that, now they're crazy. Can I tell you something? People don't talk to therapists because they're crazy. They talk to therapists to keep from going crazy. Let me say to the men here, stop being so macho. I ain't talking to no man about nothing. He put your pants on. I ain't talking to nobody. No, man. Carrying all that stuff in will kill you. There are times when you have to go and sit and talk to somebody who is a professional in this area, help you process it, to listen, help you think it through, and it doesn't mean something wrong with you. It means that you are taking precautions and necessary steps to be whole. And so, here's an inside out. Greeting of love, goodness in life, last but final. Go strong in the Lord. I'm finished right here. Go, look what he said. Look, put it back on the screen. Let's do this verse and I'm done. We're going to close. Be out here by 12:15. Look what he says. To my good friend Gaius, who I truly love, we're the best of friends, and I pray good fortune in everything you do, for your good health, that your everyday affairs prosper, as well as your soul. Look what he says. I was most happy when some of my friends arrived and brought the news that you persist in following the truth. Nothing can make me happier than getting reports that my children continue diligently in the way of truth. He says, this is what I want you to do, Gaius. I want to give you a greeting of love. I'm speaking goodness in your life, but I want you to go strong in the Lord. And what I love about you, 2 words. I've heard, number 1, that you are persisting. That even though I'm not with you, the things that you have started, that you're persisting in them and you're continuing. Listen, family, we're not going to start this new year off with all these wonderful, fabulous self-help books and New Year's resolutions that you start and then by Martin Luther King Day you quit. No. Wherefore, seeing we're compassed about with such a great a cloud of witness. So let us lay aside every weight and sin that does so easily beset us, and let us run this race with patience, looking unto Jesus, who's the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despised the shame, and has sit down at the right hand of God the Father Almighty. My prayer for you and I today is that whatever we've started on this journey, that we're going to persist in it. We're going to continue in it. That we won't let the difficulty, we won't let the lack of progress or seeming progress, that we won't let fatigue or discouragement stop us to make us quit the journey. Family, the opportunity is ours. We can declare and decree it all we want that this is going to be a great year. But then we got to put some feet on our faith. Faith without feet up under it is faltering and is foolish. Faith must have human feet to carry it. That's why the Bible says faith without works is dead. And I pray that everything you endeavor your hearts to do, financially, in your family, in your health, in your business, vocationally, educationally, my prayer is that if you will agree with God, and remember that the only place where success comes before work is the dictionary. I said the only place where success comes before work is a dictionary. But if we be like Gaius, we've got a greeting of love. We've had the word of goodness in our lives spoken. And now we're going to go strong in the Lord. We're going to persist. We're going to continue. And he who hath begun a good work in you, he's able to perform it and complete it.